When Ryan Gosling stepped onto the Barbie set, something remarkable had transformed about his physique. The lean, almost skeletal frame we remembered from his earlier romantic comedies had evolved into something entirely different. A sculpted masterpiece that would make fitness enthusiasts everywhere question their own training methods. But here's what most people don't realize. The secret wasn't found in some revolutionary workout equipment or expensive personal training sessions. Instead, it lay in a fundamental misunderstanding that 99% of men make when trying to build an impressive midsection. The entertainment industry buzzed with speculation about Gosling's transformation, but the real story behind his Ken-worthy physique reveals a shocking truth about abdominal training that fitness gurus don't want you to know. What if everything you believed about building visible abs was not just wrong, but actually counterproductive to your goals? Before we dive deep into this game-changing revelation, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. We're about to expose the fitness industry's biggest lie, and you won't want to miss a single detail of what's coming next. Gosling's transformation began with an intense focus on core development, but not in the way you might expect. His training team implemented a systematic approach centered around high-intensity abdominal circuits, incorporating movements that challenged his midsection from multiple angles. These sessions demanded significant endurance and created the foundation for what would become his most talked about physical feature. However, what the mainstream fitness community fails to understand is the critical flaw in this approach. Well, these demanding core sessions certainly strengthened Gosling's abdominal muscles. They represented only half of the equation. The missing piece, the element that separates those with visible definition from those forever hiding under loose clothing, has nothing to do with how many crunches you can perform or how long you can hold a plank position. This fundamental oversight explains why countless individuals spend months performing endless abdominal exercises, yet never achieve the results they desperately seek. The missing element that transformed Gosling's physique wasn't found in any gym equipment or advanced training technique. It was discovered in his kitchen, through a complete overhaul of his nutritional approach that challenged conventional dieting wisdom. While most actors resort to extreme crash diets or dangerous supplements, Gosling's team implemented a scientifically backed strategy that would fundamentally alter his body composition. But the cornerstone of this transformation centered on creating a precise caloric deficit while maintaining optimal muscle preservation. This required consuming significantly more protein than standard dietary recommendations suggest, a approach that runs counter to popular low-protein diet trends. Every meal was strategically designed to provide sustained energy while forcing his body to utilize stored fat as its primary fuel source. Gosling's nutritional protocol emphasized whole, unprocessed foods that provided maximum satiety per calorie consumed. This meant prioritizing lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, and nutrient-dense vegetables while eliminating the processed options that dominate most people's daily intake. The psychological benefit of this approach cannot be overstated. It allowed him to feel satisfied and energized throughout his demanding filming schedule rather than constantly battling hunger and fatigue. Perhaps the most controversial aspect of his nutritional strategy involved implementing time-restricted eating patterns. This approach compressed his daily food intake into specific windows, creating extended periods where his body could focus on fat oxidation rather than digestion. The method proved particularly effective for someone with Gosling's naturally lean build, as it helped accelerate the fat loss process while maintaining his hard-earned muscle mass. The precision required for this nutritional approach demanded meticulous tracking and planning. Every macro and micronutrient was calculated to support his training demands while ensuring consistent progress toward his physique goals. This level of dietary discipline separated his transformation from typical Hollywood quick fixes, creating sustainable changes that would serve him well beyond the filming period. This systematic approach to nutrition provided the foundation that made his intensive training sessions truly effective, proving that abs are indeed made in the kitchen. With his nutritional foundation solidified, Gosling's training regimen shifted toward developing the specific muscle groups that create the most visually impactful physique. This wasn't about building maximum size or pursuing powerlifting numbers. It was about strategically sculpting proportions that would translate perfectly on camera and create the illusion of a naturally gifted genetic structure. The training philosophy centered on developing what fitness professionals call the V-taper, the dramatic difference between shoulder width and waist circumference that creates an instantly recognizable masculine silhouette. This required prioritizing upper body development while maintaining the lean midsection he had worked so hard to reveal through his nutritional protocol. Gosling's shoulder development became a primary focus, with exercises targeting all three deltoid heads to create maximum width and definition. The lateral deltoids received particular attention, as these muscles contribute most significantly to overall shoulder width when viewed from the front. Combined with targeted rear deltoid work, this approach created the three-dimensional shoulder development that photographs exceptionally well. Under studio lighting, his back training emphasized building the latissimus dorsi, the large muscles that create width when viewed from behind and contribute to the coveted V-taper when viewed from the front. These sessions incorporated various pulling movements that not only built impressive muscle mass but also improved his posture, creating the confident bearing that his character demanded. Chest development rounded out his upper body focus, with training designed to build both mass and definition across the entire pectoral region. The approach emphasized creating clear muscle separation and maintaining proper proportion with his developing shoulders and back muscles. His arm training struck a careful balance between building noticeable size while avoiding the overly muscular appearance that might detract from his character's refined aesthetic. The goal was creating arms that looked naturally athletic rather than artificially enhanced through excessive training volume. This strategic muscle-building approach created the foundation for a physique that appeared both powerful and refined, perfectly suited for his on-screen persona. Beyond the foundation of training and nutrition, Gosling's transformation relied heavily on strategic supplementation and precise food timing to maximize his body's adaptive response. This wasn't about following trendy supplement stacks or expensive, exotic compounds. It was about using scientifically validated tools to enhance recovery, performance, and results from his demanding training schedule. His supplementation protocol began with pre-workout formulations designed to increase training intensity and focus during his sessions. These compounds helped him maintain consistent energy levels throughout lengthy workout sessions while filming, ensuring that fatigue from his acting responsibilities wouldn't compromise his physical development goals. The enhanced cellular energy production allowed him to push through challenging training sessions even after long days on set. Recovery supplementation played an equally critical role in his transformation. Branched-chain amino acids became the cornerstone of his post-workout routine, providing his muscles with the specific building blocks needed for repair and growth. While many actors rely solely on whole food sources, Gosling's team recognized that targeted amino acid supplementation would accelerate the recovery process and maximize the benefits of each training session. Protein supplementation rounded out his recovery protocol, with carefully timed whey protein intake designed to optimize muscle protein synthesis. This wasn't simply about meeting daily protein targets, it was about providing his body with rapidly absorbed amino acids during the critical post-workout window when muscle tissue is most responsive to nutritional support. His food choices reflected the same precision as his supplementation strategy. Fish became a dietary staple, providing both high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids that supported hormonal balance and reduced inflammation from intense training. These healthy fats proved essential for maintaining optimal testosterone levels during his caloric deficit phase. Complex carbohydrate sources like rice provided the sustained energy needed for his demanding schedule while supporting muscle glycogen replenishment after training sessions. Meanwhile, a diverse array of vegetables ensured adequate micronutrient intake to support optimal metabolic function and immune system health during this intensive transformation period. As Gosling's transformation progressed and his physique developed, his training team recognized the need to evolve beyond traditional strength training methods. The demands of his role required not just muscular development and low body fat, but also enhanced mobility, grace, and functional movement patterns that would translate seamlessly to his on-screen performance. This evolution led to the integration of Pilates into his established routine, a decision that initially surprised many fitness professionals but proved to be strategically brilliant. The addition wasn't about replacing his strength training foundation, but rather about addressing the often overlooked aspects of physical development that separate truly impressive physiques from merely muscular ones. The Pilates sessions focused primarily on spinal stability and postural strength, elements that became increasingly important as his muscle mass developed. Without proper postural awareness, even the most impressive physique can appear diminished or awkward. The controlled movements and precise breathing patterns inherent in Pilates training created a level of body awareness that enhanced every aspect of his physical presentation. Core stability took on new meaning through this movement-based approach, rather than simply building abdominal strength through traditional exercises. The Pilates integration taught his body to maintain proper alignment and control throughout complex movement patterns. This translated not only to better on-screen presence but also to improved performance in his strength training sessions. The flexibility and mobility benefits proved equally valuable. As his muscle mass increased, maintaining optimal range of motion became crucial for both injury prevention and aesthetic purposes. Tight, overdeveloped muscles can create an unbalanced appearance, but the Pilates work ensured that his physique maintained a fluid, athletic quality that his character demanded. This holistic approach to physical development demonstrates that truly impressive transformations require more than just following a generic workout program or diet plan. Success comes from understanding how different training modalities can work together to create a complete physical transformation. If this behind-the-scenes look at Hollywood's most impressive physique transformations has inspired you to elevate your own fitness journey, make sure to subscribe to our channel right now. Tomorrow we're diving deep into another celebrity's shocking transformation secrets that will completely change how you think about building your dream body. Hit that notification bell because you won't want to miss the game-changing strategies we're revealing next. Your future self. Well, thank you for staying ahead of the curve with content that actually delivers results.